Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Shout out to Trappin Investor, Stimp 1024 over there on DLive, Trappin over there on YouTube, on multi-streaming using Restream.io. If you're a streamer, make sure you push it to multiple platforms. Don't give all the sauce to YouTube. We are preheating this crypto oven to 450 to 10K and beyond. Make sure you're smashing the likes, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to all the good crypto news, the words that we spread here daily, deep in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches with the original boomers, guys. The original boomers. Kaboom. Where's my kaboom? Let me put that kaboom up on the screen. There you go. Kaboom it. Yeah, sure. Turn off these coins, and I'm going to share my screen. AppMex is hitting me up with some silver advertisements. Make sure you're stacking silver, in my opinion, guys. I like having some silver coinage in my hands in addition to all the other streams. Let me go ahead and share my screen. You can see Bitcoin taking a hit today, down 1.25 after there was a Twitter hack with a scam asking for Bitcoin. So first thing I was asked this morning is like, oh, you heard about that Bitcoin? What's up with the Bitcoin scam? So yeah, apparently, I'm sure you guys have already heard, Twitter had a blackout yesterday and a bunch of accounts got hacked, including Barry's, including a few other ones. Okay, a bunch of people got hacked, celebrities or whatnot, and there was a scam posted asking to send BTC to an address so that you can get more BTC. I saw a similar scam being advertised on YouTube with on the ads, the ones that roll before videos, and I saw it was like a little video of Vitalik. I like calling him Vitalik. But anyhow, I was like, wow, this is funny. Bunny says, oh, we're giving away 10,000 ETH or something. Guys, Vitalik ain't giving out ETH. None of these guys are giving out Bitcoin or ETH, guys. So, slow down. I don't know who would fall for that, but apparently that's what happened. And, yeah, I don't know if Twitter's been restored or whatnot. I'm not tweeting around out there, guys. You don't catch champagne on Twitter. There is a champagne crypto, so-called champagne on Twitter. It's not me, okay? It's something else. It's not the real champagne. So you won't catch me over there, guys, okay? I'm not interested in posting in a platform that doesn't reward its content producers. Trust Swap is about to kaboom, says Sir Crypto. Okay, there you go. I've never seen you before, and I've never heard of Trust Swap before, so I'm not sure if I should trust it. You know what I mean? But it reminds me of Uniswap with the name, and I know that's been moving. Expect more swappers, guys. There's going to be swaps all over, okay? Atomic swaps, and I'm going to be swapping around. DeFi. I'm going to make a DeFi portfolio soon, maybe today, tomorrow, sooner than later. And I'll probably close out the altcoin portfolio we started out with this year. We're up about $6,000 on that portfolio. We started at 92. We're at like 15 and change. So, yeah. Just saw this scam broadcast on YouTube with the same type of thing. Yeah, I saw that last week or beginning of this week. I clicked on some video. I forgot who it was. And I got one of those ads. I was like, are you serious? Like, it was using a clip of Vitalik in a conference. So it looked like, Vitalik was behind it. And of course, being in the crypto space, all of that's funny bunny. Guys, there is no, you're not going to win a bunch of ETH. Don't send your ETH to win more ETH. Don't do that, okay? That's pretty obvious. Don't send your money to win more money. I mean, like, and again, that's my opinion. If you want to do it, you're going to do whatever you want. You should be, how am I going to put this? You should be able to choose to be scammed if you want to, right? If you want to be ignorant, that should be your choice. But let me, in my opinion, you shouldn't be sending out coinage. It seems odd it's all happening such a short period of time. Yeah, the first thing I thought, it was like, is this a coordinated attack against the bits, bad propaganda? And, it's negatively impacted the price here in the short term slightly. I mean, let's see how long this is. Let's see if some people start talking bad about Bitcoin. But, there's going to be highs and there's lows. I wouldn't be nervous. This is just I would say short-term thing. I mean, Donnie already came out talking bad about Bitcoin on Twitter, and that really didn't impact the price much. I'm I'm using DeFi. It's amazing, says Trap Investor. Right, right. You know, there's a lot of different platforms, a lot of different things to offer, and because of that, I think I'm just gonna create a DeFi portfolio virtually. You know, so we can share it here in the chat box and just use it for entertainment and education purposes. So yeah, that's probably one of the things I'll be doing sooner than later. Because we won with that altcoin portfolio. We haven't done much trades or anything. And I was thinking of like swapping out and bringing in some new coins. It's time to start something from scratch. And we close that one out. We're at a profit. You know, we just close that one out. And we start a new one. I clicked on it because I saw 89,000 live, so I was surprised. I saw it and smiled how sophisticated the scammers have got. Yeah, there's ways to fudge up the live numbers as well. I'm not sure if you were in the chat. This was over a year ago, maybe a couple of years ago. I was on the chat, one of these live streams, and then a bunch of people started coming in. And before you know, we had like 500 people live, which is odd because we don't normally have that many people. Before, we would have maybe 100 or two at one point, but usually it's more like 20 or 30. And then, it was popping off. And I was like, wow, all right. This stream, went viral or something. I don't know. It was exciting. I got a couple people started, commenting about fake views or whatnot. And I wasn't paying attention. But after that broadcast, I started getting soliciting. Someone was a bot or a person or something was soliciting me saying, oh, you see, we could do fake live stream numbers. And, pay us here and we can boost up those live stream numbers during your live and send bots to your chat. And so you could, I guess there's ways. And, I ignored that because, I'm not interested in paying for fake live viewers or bots or guys. I don't even barely comment in other people's videos. I stick to myself. I'm doing what I do on my end. I wouldn't be one of those guys, So, the numbers here are real, obviously, but, I guess if you were going to promote and that avenue's there because I saw the bots come in. I don't know if you guys were there on that live stream, but it was one of those. I was like, all of a sudden they're like, champ, you got like 500 people live right now. I was like, all right, I got hyped. I dropped the bomb, and but it was fake news, guys. It was fake news. Crypto Stash is here. Good morning, sir. With the elbow cough, and we got Trappin', we got Christozilla, and the rest of the boomers out here. So Twitter was hacked, and they're trying to trace the wallet. And Twitter hackers caught using BitPay and Coinbase on hack-related wallet, says over here this article on Cointelegraph. Let me link it. Twitter hackers use one of the addresses involved which shows transactions to BitPay and Coinbase. And remember what we said, guys. I mean, Bitcoin... while I guess, the transactions can be reversed, but, the accounts can be blacklisted and the transaction can be surveyed. I mean, it's obviously a surveillance platform. Now I was catching the Monero subreddit and everybody's saying Shum should have used Monero. It's what they're saying. And shout out to Monero. I have it in the altcoin wallet. It's the only true crypto, guys, in the top 20. I'm sure there's other, cryptos out there that are really cryptographic and they, preserve privacy, but, Bitcoin's a surveillance. That's obvious. So you could read about the Twitter hackers who compromised more than a dozen celebrity accounts on Wednesday. They appear to be consolidating their funds into an address that had earlier sent money to BitPay and Coinbase. According to research from Whitestream, a blockchain analytics company, 3 transactions originated from a so-called address that's associated with Coinbase. So just to show you guys that, they can figure out who's who. However, the original address is now the consolidation point of all the proceeds gotten through the attack. They received 14.75 Bitcoin worth about $135,000 yesterday, apparently. Okay, so you could read a little bit more about it. They got their eyes on it. I don't know exactly what the scam was promising. I guess it's like, send Bitcoin here and we'll send you more Bitcoin back. I don't know who would fall for that, But whatever. So there's certain people who will, obviously. So, that's what's going on. Twitter got hacked. Bitcoin is caught up in the crosshairs. But I do agree with Christozilla. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We see a lot of celebrities being accused of pedophilia out there. I seen John Legend's wife, looking like she's having a panic attack, saying that the mob's attacking her. And she has some not so good looking tweets. You see those QAnon lists with all the celebrities. You got Nick Cannon. How about Nick? I thought Nick Cannon was, actually getting brave out there. But guys, you can't criticize the bagel. I mean, that's 101. And he apologized this morning. He wants his show back. Yeah, she got a little, he listened to some Farrakhan over the weekend and he got a little brave, but then they put him right back in his place, guys. You could criticize white people, but you can't criticize the bagel, guys. Okay? The hack was probably to flex that they could do whatever they want. Probably, or who knows, maybe to erase evidence. I don't know. There's all kinds of weird stuff happening with this so-called Pizzagate or whatnot. And then you got Legend's wife is looking. If you've seen some of those tweets that she deleted, it's pretty bad, guys. I'm so dumbfounded that there are so many people falling for these scams. Wow. Yeah, there is. I mean, there's a lot of ignorance out there, So, it's important that, we all learn and know that we should know. Their mama should have told them. If anybody's saying, hey, give me $1 and I'll give you back $5. I mean, come on. In a way, it's kind of like, I hate to say this, but in a way, it's like, do they deserve it? I'm asking the question. I don't know, but one may want to question that. What does she say? It's not just one thing, Derek. Just look it up. Let's look it up. It's pretty incriminating. And I'm not saying, well, I don't know if it's directly incriminating, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm not going to even go over it because I don't want to talk about that. Just do it on your own research on there, and it doesn't look good. Imagine the private messages they could have exploited. Oh yeah, who knows? Yeah. It's a big shit show. It's a mess. And so yeah, we got that Twitter hack, and we got Bitcoin caught in the crosshairs, which is kind of odd. And we see a little bit of downward pressure on the bits today, but also the stock market is down today as well. We're down 0.56% on the S&P, currently trading at where's my screen? 3208.07. Dow's at 26,791. So there's a little pressure today. Really, I got my eyes on NVIDIA. I got two plays on NVIDIA. One needs to close above 396. Which I'm in the money, but then I got another play. I got a little aggressive on Monday, and I got another one there at 410. I think with a break-even price of 409, I'm getting clapped up on that one. So I need NVIDIA. Where's NVIDIA? Just so I can check it out. NVIDIA, I need them above 410 by 4 p.m. tomorrow. Where's NVIDIA? Yeah, we're at 400, 399. It's looking, let's see. And this is still extra bullish looking at the technicals. Anyhow, let's run down. Let me just look at the techs one more time. Yeah, the techs are strong. Buy. And then the week is, the oscillators are a little iffy, but the averages are still buy. So I'm holding on to this. I may close out that second spread that I have at the 409 break-even price if it happens to spike up today. Or really spike down in price, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyhow, if the price of NVIDIA goes up closer to 410, I may close that contract out and prevent some losses. Because I don't know. Right now, I'm not sure if NVIDIA is going to close above 409 on Friday. Merry Thursday, says Greenhouse Productions. Good morning. Also shows you the level of blind trust we put onto online entities. Your privacy is an illusion. Yeah, I mean, listen, people are, they put trust into authority. People are just, and they've been trained to do so for, years in the indoctrination camps and most people in schools. And, it's get up, sit down, follow, be quiet. That's basically how they've been programming everyone. You go to school and they tell you to be quiet and get in line. That's basically what you learned in school. No talking, guys. Okay, and it's no surprise now that after years of being taught no talking that people are so willing to put a mask over their mouth. Silence their voice. I guess that's a whole nother video. Let's check out CoinMarketCap and see how healthy things are looking. a little clappage over here. Things are a little bit under pressure on both the stocks and the bits today. I'm not that concerned. We're having a bit of a sell-off this morning, but look out for that afternoon rally, guys. That could happen. Look out for a 2 p.m. rally out here. You never know. Market cap here at 278 billion. Market dominance at 62.6. Bitcoin there at 91.20, down 1.3 or 1.1. Excuse me. Ether at 233. Ripple at 19 cents. I'm not even so mad at Ripple anymore. I'm not. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a holder and I'm not interested. But ever since Satoshi Vision came into the top 10 and made Ripple look better. Bitcoin Cash there at 229, Cardano at 12.4. Wow, Cardano making some gains. I'll skip SV. Chainlink number 8. Chainlink took over Litecoin. Okay, Chainlink took over Litecoin 819 on the linkers. Litecoin 4190. I say this every day. I'm glad I'm not holding that bag anymore. Binance at 1692. Crypto.com at 0.14 at 14 cents. EOS slipping in the rankings. 248. Will we ever see EOS come back around? I like the EOS blockchain, but what happened? EOS works quick too. And it has the scatter. EOS reminds me a lot like Tron. As far as that, it works fast. And it has that MetaMask-esque linkage with the wallet. You got Tron Link for Tron, and then you got Scatter for the EOS. Anyhow, 248 on EOS. You got Tezos there at 303, Stellar at 0.09, and then Monero, the last true crypto on the block, $68. Okay, KC hasn't worn the mask yet. You could tell them you have a health condition. The condition is no one should breathe in carbon dioxide. You could sue them per HIPAA law for asking what specific condition. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, there's obviously people that can't wear a mask because they have breathing conditions. So, yeah, it's going to get a little complicated because by law, you're right. By law, you're not you don't have to disclose your medical condition to anybody. So, this is going to be a shit show, guys. It is. I mean, let's see where this all goes to. Marlon said, if you get scammed, no sympathy here with me. I say for the most part, I kind of agree with you. Some people are, they don't deserve it or whatnot, but, wear your seatbelt. And if you're sending money, expecting that you're going to receive more money, then that's just your greed. That's just greed that's clapping you up. So I think I agree with you, Marlon. Crypto says, let's not get on the mask topic. Yeah, it's a divisive one. If you can open carry, conceal, you cannot wear a mask. That's right. I know about that. You can't carry your weapon if you have a mask on. So so it's interesting. It's very interesting. Let's see where they're headed, but they're pushing for the new norm. That's obvious. It was right in our face. Within 2 weeks, they already had that neuro-linguistic program tagline that. New normal. It's like they already knew it was rolling out. It's like before they even struck, they already had that new normal tagline. Look at what was the firm that I was telling you guys? Now I'm going blank, but there is a law firm that is advising all the major cities, and they're the ones that are actually pushing that new normal tagline. They're the ones that write out the plans or whatnot. I've said them, McKinsey & Co. That's who they are. Check them out, McKinsey & Co. Check them out, guys. Do a little research there on McKinsey. It's a law. You can't wear a mask if you're carrying. Yeah, I know. You can't wear a mask if you're concealed weapon carrying. But yeah. Anyhow, let's go ahead and look at these headlines over here. CoinDesk is talking about the Twitter hack as well. Why they use Bitcoin to cash in. Here's why. That's obvious because you can't reverse Bitcoin transactions. But shum, right? Like they're saying on Reddit, maybe they should have used Monero, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, new norm, Frank White. Just and look at how it relates to McKinsey & Co., it's a firm that's been advising all major cities. Follow the money, guys. And then I shared this one, right? Twitter hackers caught using BitPay. Okay. Let's talk about what's on the Wall Street Journal. U.S. retail rose 7.5% in June as stores reopened. That's favorable news. That's positive. U.S. retail sales increased 7.5% as stores and restaurants reopened and consumers bought big ticket items and resumed clothing purchases. So, okay. But I didn't see Macy's go up or whatnot. This could be even just, it says as stores reopen. So this insinuates it's not an online thing, but who knows? And again, I mean, these numbers, can you, I mean, I don't know what to trust, right? China's economy appears back on track, but challenges remain. Growing wait times for COVID-19 test results. I don't see anything like as far as like economics that's impacting my pockets here. Martin says, you know where I'm at with the mask. I'm done with the corona. I'm going for my walk. Yeah, I mean, it's a back and forth argument. Listen, I'm going to leave it at this because since everybody it seems not to agree with this. To me, in my personal opinion, it should be a matter of choice. It's a personal choice, do you want to be forced to do something? That's up to you. But anyhow, have a good walk there, Marlon, and enjoy your day. Shout out to Lady Plants. I see you out there, Lady Plants. Stocks falls weighed by disappointing jobless claims. Okay. Bank of America profit slides. Yeah, you saw Bank of America. They're getting clapped up on their profits. It's funny because JP reported good ones. And come on, NVIDIA. This is all I'm looking at. I'll be honest with you guys. NVIDIA. If the local hospital's not overwhelmed, it should be a choice. Look, I'll tell you this much. At the bottom line is that these whatever they're going to do, and if they're going to make it a law or not, then they should just make it a law and people should vote. But mandates, it's like, it gives too much power to, what else are they going to mandate? At this point, there's a difference between mandate and law. It's like, could they just make up laws out of, one day they just say, this is the law? No, there's a process to creating a law. And it needs to be instituted in a law, put it in the books. But these are not laws; they're mandates. Okay, and there's a process to make a law. So if the people really want it, then the officials and they should go through the right avenues and make the law. Because it's about law and order, not about somebody just deciding what the mandates are. Lady Plants already had the cornholio, and I'm not worried about masks, and my kids didn't get sick. So there you go. So you have, you got conflicting opinions. And you know what my opinion is, guys. I mean, I've said it 1,000 times. But that shouldn't, stop other people from voicing theirs. And there's some people that want to mandate the mask. There is those people in the population. And if that's the case, and if that's the majority vote, and that's what the people really want, then the public officials should take that into account and then go through the proper process to make it a law. And that's it, and just do it legally, but a mandate out of nowhere, people just saying, okay, you know what, I decide, man, how far are they going to take it? It's a slippery slope. It's like, put on the mask. What else are they going to tell you to do? Walk on your hands and your feet or get on your knees, basically, So I get it, because there's a lot of people out there, I've talked about this for a while. There's a lot of people who are like, no, champ, it's bad. You should wear a mask and this and this and that. And, I've heard that voice, and that voice has got louder. So, let's at least consider it, like, all right, there's people that want that. So, you know what, if that's what people really want, then, they should be voted for and taken care of legally, just like everything else, But yeah, the voice of people that want a mask has grown, because so has fear. People are going to be begging for it. There's going to be people begging for the mark in the end times, guys. But that's my opinion. I feel like it should be a personal choice. But if everybody is feeling some type of way, and there's actually a lot of people that are really scared and they want the mandate and everything, and that's what they feel like is best for the public, then do it legally and create a law legally, and do it the right way, instead of just like mandating. These mayors, these governors, all of a sudden they start. What else? Like, what else could they mandate? Like, where does it stop? Where does the power of mandate stop? And if mandate is the way that they're going to govern, then what's the point of even making laws how we did before? For that, you just give them all the power and say, okay, just mandate whatever you feel is important. Yeah, I mandate everyone wears bras. Like, they're telling you wear a bra on your face is basically what they're saying. Imagine, what's to stop them that says, everybody needs to do this or that. You know what the next mandate's going to be? You got to take the vaccine. It's a mandate. They're gonna mandate it. So, I'm just saying, guys. I mean, we have a legal system, and it's there for a reason. And that's the reason the legal system exists is so that wackos won't just make up any mandate. You see what I'm saying? There's a process here. So, I'm even willing to I'm what my opinion is. I think it's wild. I'm not for the mask, but I hear that there is a growing concern. So, as someone wants to be a good citizen, I should listen to those that oppose my view. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, if you don't check them now, they will run with this power grab, obviously. Same people who did the Tuskegee experiment. I'm with you. Greenhouse Production by Frank White. We haven't felt healthier since we stopped putting that poison in our bodies. There you go, Casey. A lot of flapping milkers are not attractive. And then Lady Plants is not sagging and dragging. Lady Plants funny. They have open mask on Etsy to follow the mandates. If you feel a mask makes you safe, then wear one. Hell, go get a hazmat suit if it makes you safe. Yeah, I feel the same way. And I'll tell you this much. I'm against the mask, but I'll tell you this. I think that the private businesses, I mean, if they want to say, listen, you need to come over here and wear a mask, then, that's their part of their dress code, like dress codes have existed, I remember back in the days when you couldn't get into the club without the right shoes on or something like that. It is what it is. A dress code is a dress code. You don't like it, then go somewhere else. So I'm not against the private company saying, no, if you're going to come in here, you got to wear the mask. This is our dress code. I'm against it, but I'm not against their right to demand it on their property. I get it. So that's where I stand out there, guys. And this is coming from someone that, how I feel. I'm like, I'm a little like, if you've been following the champ, you know how I feel about the Rona. My body, my choice, right? It only applies to abortion, apparently, Greenhouse. You're right. Yeah, even on the box it says it doesn't prevent from the coronavirus, Casey. You're right. Even the box says it, but hey. Yeah, there's restaurants that require a jacket and a tie. It's their business. If I agree, Chris Dozilla, I agree. There's restaurants that you can't go and dine unless you got a suit on. If you don't like it, then go to another place. I'm all right with that. Maybe I won't go to that restaurant. That's fine with me. I'm not against restaurants and private properties mandating a dress code. I'm not. If they want to play, if they want to play dress up in Halloween with masks on, and then let them do it. Have I talked about the Twitter hack? Yeah, I did at the very beginning. I talked about it. If you have any questions, go ahead. And I didn't talk much. I mean, it got hacked. They're bringing out a Bitcoin. I think it's kind of a coincidence that they brought up Bitcoin in this. And now the price of Bitcoin's a little suppressed, but hey, not too bad. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Thanks for the good chats. Shout out to you, Greenhouse. Is it really Greenhouse? Are you in one of the cannabis-friendly states? Yeah, I've also seen that too. No shirt, no shoes, no service. I get it. Most places you can't get service without shoes on. I get it. And I've said that from the very beginning. I've made that clear. I'm like, look, if they're going to do that, they're going to do that. I mean, I'm not... how about this, guys? You can't come into my house with a mask on. Okay? I don't let people, I'm not answering the door to anybody wearing a mask. Okay? And it's funny what Owen Benjamin said yesterday, and it's true. We live in an inverted world where the outlaw now is the man that's not wearing the mask. The outlaw is the man not wearing the mask. It's you know, the outlaw is the man not wearing the mask. Because we live in the upside down clown world. Notice the hackers asked for Bitcoin and not any altcoins. Yeah, they didn't ask for Satoshi Vision. They didn't ask for Chainlink either. They didn't ask for Cardano. They didn't ask for any DeFi coin. They asked for the bits. Should have used Monero maybe? I don't know. KC says no mask in my house. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not answering the door. If you come knocking on my door, if you're actually within the perimeter of my house wearing a mask, I'm going to be concerned. Okay? I'm going to be concerned because, yeah, would you open your door to a masked person that you've never seen before? Oh, hell no. No. So, so it's the opposite now, guys, remember. And now it's like the mask is the mark for commerce, guys. You can't do commerce without the mask on. It's step one towards the final plan, it seems. That's why I said, guys, that, just believe in the Lord, and hopefully, this thing settles down, because at this time, it's out of our hands, guys. It's not. What are we gonna do? Do a mask protest rally and out there? I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. It's all in the Lord's hands. It's all in the Lord's hands, and sometimes you just gotta be patient. You gotta be obedient and wait it out. Yeah, open the door with a weapon ready. It says greenhouse. Yeah, you got to protect the perimeter. I mean, if someone approaches the perimeter with a mask on, you don't know. Yeah, but how about that? So we live in a world now that the outlaw is the person that doesn't wear the mask. Remember, it used to be the opposite, guys. They try to flip it, subversion and inversion. Girls are boys are girls. Women can be men can be women. Outlaws don't have to wear a mask. Outlaws don't wear a mask. You get it. Everything is backwards. Yes. Who thought you would have to go to a bank with a mask on? Yep. Only Yah could help us. He will bring them down eventually. Big test for us. Yeah. At the end of the day, guys, I mean, we can't even stress it, guys. It's out of our hands. It is. We just do we just speak the truth. We do whatever we can, and it's out of our hands. It really is. What's your feeling about this overhyped? This being overhyped to hide the trafficking stuff Trump is shutting down? I think that could be a role with it. I think that could be a role of why Twitter may have been shut down yesterday. We talked about Legend's wife Tegan. It doesn't really look good for her. From what I've seen, it doesn't look good. But again, I don't know. But yeah, you got it. I don't know. I really don't know. There's a lot of things at play, and to try to figure it all out, guys, you're never going to figure it all out. I think you could always chase the beast and trying to figure out who's at the top of the plan. Is it the Rockefellers, the Rothschild, the Illuminati, the Bagels, there's all kinds of different things, and I'm sure they all overlap. But what I could tell you guys, that it's not people here in the box, okay? Or hopefully not. And we really, it's really out of our hands, guys. $5G towers being installed all over the Twin Cities. Yeah, the G towers are all over the place. BLM only people expected not to stay home. And that, and also Walmart employees and all the major corporations that have been deemed essential. We're told good would be evil and evil would be good. That's right. Love the attitude to speak the truth. Do what we can and stay positive in faith. We are told not to fear. Yeah, it's out of our hands, guys. It really is. It's like, there's nothing to fear. It's out of our hands, and you just got to keep moving forward. That's it. I mean, but to try to be an activist and always fighting and stuff, look, Christ himself, he was in a world where, the pagans, Rome, was the imperial power, at that point. And was he out there trying to like argue with Caesar and stuff like that? Was he going against the taxes or anything? He said, look, give Caesar what's Caesar's. He's not arguing against Caesar. So let him be. Let him, give him whatever is his. That's it's not his problem. He wasn't trying to do the protests against Rome, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, good versus evil are at war on the world stage. And, that may be true, but I think evil versus evil is also at war on the world stage. And we kind of talked about it. I've shared some articles, and of course, I don't know if this is true or not, but it says that factions of the Rockefellers are going against the Rothschilds over in London, the Rockefellers being in New York, and that, there's certain heads at the top of the pyramid that now are fighting for power. And it makes sense, because if you look at like gang wars, mafia wars, they whack this capo to whack the other capo, and they're not all good guys. They're all just trying to take control. It seems like that's what's going on. And what we're seeing is them fighting and stuff. Because Donnie says a lot of things that are cool, but I don't think Donnie's for the people, guys. I really don't. And obviously, Hillary wasn't either. Train for war, but pray for peace. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Train for war, pray for peace. Also on Etsy, a lady sells masks that say things like, this is not what freedom looks like, and this is a mind control device. Yeah, I have a buddy that got some mask that says, I can't breathe on it. Yeah. And you're right there, Greenhouse. This is why ultimately they will not prevail. They're divided amongst their own causes. Yeah, you see it. Even with the social justice activists, they start like going. Eventually, they'll go at each other. It's like they move the goalpost so much, and they change the rules of the game that eventually they'll start eating each other. And that's what happens with when you don't follow reason, logic, logos, you're lost, guys. Yeah, two wings of a rotten bird is still a rotten bird. Absolutely. Strength is unity. Absolutely. Train for war, pray for peace. I like that. That's a quote of the day. Train for war, pray for peace. Everybody should tweet that. For me, because I'm not on Twitter or Facebook. So the two platforms that I said no way from the very beginning, because, they are involved in like creating a dossier on you, selling it. They're tracking everything. They're silencing everybody. And then their company is built on the backs of everybody else's content. And then they don't even return any of that, what they've monetized off that content, back to the content creators. That's complete exploitation, if you ask me. So I've never been on the platform. I'm not going to be exploited. At least on YouTube, I have the chance of getting a little kickback. So that's why you won't catch me out there. I'm figuring if I'm going to be on this platform and they're going to be getting something, then, let me get a share of it too, because, they're leveraging our content creation. Twitter, Twitter has gotten rich off everybody else's tweets. What tweets did Twitter put out? Where is Facebook crypto? I think they changed the name of it or something, Greenhouse. I know the Libra project was going on for a while, and I don't know. It kind of went quiet there for a second. Casey says, I've never been on Facebook. Well, there you go. Good for you. Yeah, but think about that, guys. Like they're tracking you, they shadow ban you, they're listening to your conversations, they do everything, and then yet they don't give you a kickback. At least, look, Google and YouTube probably does all that, but at least, at minimum, that I could try. You guys could send me a super chat, at least, right? At the very least, if I get a few hundred views, maybe, and they ran an ad, I'll get a couple bucks. It's not much, and I'm probably being hustled and exploited too, but it's not as bad as the other platforms, is what I'm trying to say. Library is good. So I hear. I have a library account. I haven't posted. I've been focused more on D Live because I'm the live stream guy. You know, I've been doing more live streams than I do just regular vids. And the live stream capabilities are not existing on library as of late. So I do understand that I could re-upload the videos. I just never went around to doing it. I've been focused on D Live instead because D Live is the only blockchain friendly live stream platform as of late. I think Theta is, I don't know if they're up and running yet. Twitter and YouTube don't make money. That's why they have no competition. Twitter and YouTube don't make money. That's why they have. YouTube makes money. YouTube makes money. I'll tell you that much. YouTube makes money. I never understood how people can post pictures of their kids on social media. They don't even get a choice to say, I feel the same way. I'm big on privacy, guys. It's not about secrecy, and I've talked about that a lot. Being anonymous is not about being secret or trying to hold the secret. It's about privacy. I think we have the right to privacy, so I choose to go that route. I choose to have you guys judge me based on the content that I create, not on how I look or what my skin color is or what group I'm identifying with or, none of that stuff. I want to be judged on, what am I saying? YouTube loses hundreds of billions per year. There's value in YouTube, though. I'm telling you, I've been on the platform for a while. There's value. And again, I'm using it anyway because I can get something out of it. So if you're trying to convince me to get off of it, it's not going to happen as of late. FB connected me and lost family, even me and my wife. But yes, it's still a horrible site full of hate. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to act like I haven't used Facebook before for other business ventures. I'll be honest with you guys. And I've been able to leverage Facebook in the past for other ventures. But unless you're trying to leverage it, just to be on there to share your own personal life and your thoughts, they're going to be monetizing it. VIMM.TV live stream developing pod and pays in Hive. Okay, yeah, I think I've heard that name, but VIMM, I think so. If you can't beat them, join them. Well, I don't know. How about if if you can't beat them, don't play against them and play another game? How about that? If you can't beat them, start playing another game where you can win. How about that? You don't have to just play only one game. Facebook probably does actually make money because they sell your data many times over. And what do you think? Google and YouTube don't either? Come on. They're profitable. They're profitable. Google's profitable. So is Facebook, and I'm sure Twitter too, but not so much. Used to be connected with Steam. Used it daily. Then Steam kind of fell off. Derek says, yeah, that works too. That's how I look at it. Instead of trying to beat them and join them, it's like, you know what? I'll just go over here and I'll do my own thing. I'll play my own game. Yeah, Facebook is the police, you tell on yourself. Google is an empire, absolutely. And it's not, they're obviously they're not, their main thing is not YouTube, but I'll tell you, there's value on YouTube. They're way ahead of everybody. They got everything. Casey's on the team that's already beaten them, just waiting for the end of the movie and have to live through the Twilight Zone until. Yeah, it's certainly seeming like that nowadays. But yeah, that's how I feel about Facebook. Now, on the other hand, I still think that Facebook is going to make gains as far as its price. I think, Manarino put out a call for January calls at 2. I don't even know what the price was. But yeah, I think the stock is bullish. I'll tell you that much. Google has high server costs. Yeah, but Google also they have a major market share. You got to understand that they have a major market share. Who's their major competitor? Who's their competitor? Bing, Microsoft, like Bing, and I mean, like that's a whole nother. Microsoft is doing something else.
Fill the canteen.
Check out D Live. We got 3 people over on D Live. If we get 5 people on D Live, I'll pass out some lemons. Let me throw 50 in the lemon chest here. Thank you to Sparta for the 1 lemon. Netscape's going to come back. And I'm bullish on Microsoft, but for other reasons, not because of their search or them running ads. I've said this before. Microsoft is one of the only stocks I'm actually holding on to. And it's not because of Bing, I'll tell you that much. See if there's any deals and steals right now on my watch list. Norwegian getting clapped up, Royal getting clapped up after a run up. And listen, this is an example of, this is trading 101. If something goes up 15, 16%, then you should consider taking profits because the probability of it selling off soon thereafter is high. Look what happened with Norwegian and Royal. They were up, I think, 10, 15% respectively. I'm not sure which one was which, but now they're both down a lot. Okay, look, even the same thing with Link against USD. Link was booming up like 15, I don't know, it's 15, 20% yesterday. I don't remember how much, but now they're selling off again. And is it bearish? No. But, just so you can see the pattern, people take profits when there's a big green day. And then you could go ahead and buy back in if it takes a dip, which seems to be the case with things like Link today. Same thing with Tezos, Fastly, they're down. Let's see if there's any, even BAT is down. Let's see if there's any, who the gainers are today. Plug, which one is VSTO? I forgot this. Vista Outdoors. This is a defense stock. This is, they sell weapons and whatnot. Spotify. I was saying this yesterday. I was like, I like Spotify. I want to get some more Spotify. And there it is. Moderna still running up after yesterday's boom. This has to do with the potential vaccine. And I see eBay up. I've been looking at a possible eBay play. I've done some eBay plays that have been pretty favorable. Some of the eBay moves that I've done. And Logitech is good too. Let me see the technicals on eBay and Logitech as of late. Buy, strong buy. Strong buy, oscillators or sell. Techs are pretty strong on this one. And what I like is that it has an overall upward trend, but this week it's down slightly. So, is it an entry point? Let's see. I'm going to keep my eyes on eBay. Maybe I do a play for eBay next week. Sparta got Moderna at 28. Nice. Now it's at 81. There you go. Have you noticed that they're phasing out coins, nationwide coin shortage? Yeah, I've been seeing that. They're phasing out coins. The Fed is not making as many coins. Guys, they cost more to make coins than what they're worth. In order to press out a quarter, you got to get all that metal. You got to, it takes labor, and the quarters probably cost more than a quarter to make. Yeah, but of phasing out cash and coins, that's obviously part of the plan. And I did share this yesterday as far as an interesting idea as to what's going on geopolitically. And not that I agree with this article, but I think it's worth a read. The Rockefeller Game Plan. It's a 2-part series. If you like to read, this is not necessarily a video. It's a long read on this website. And I shared this yesterday. And again, not that I agree with the entire article, but it talks about possible scenarios post-lockdown, and they are a bit dystopian. Or not a bit. a lot. And they talk about, electronic ID, massive vaccination, digitized money, no cash, rolling out 5G, massive population reduction. So says this article. And, if you guys want to read about it, there it is. I'm going to link it there in the box. But yeah, check that one out. I found it as an interesting read. It made me go, you know me. I like, if it makes me go, I probably will share it. Coins are annoying, says Sparta. I mean, but I bet you some of these coins are going to be worth money in the future, especially if they phase them out or whatnot. They're going to be like collector's items. Slow down, and you don't know. Maybe one of these quarters in 10, 20 years from now is worth like $5. Casey says, thank you for the link. Yeah, check it out. I mean, read it. I thought it was an interesting read. I'm not saying that I agree with it, but I think it has some real interesting points, and it's something to consider. Definitely want to read that stuff. Yeah, check it out. And read that. That whole site has some pretty lengthy articles that are well written, and it makes the argument or the hypotheses or the idea that there is a fight between the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds at the very top. So, and that Donnie is funded by the Rockefellers. Donnie got to be funded by somebody at the top of the pyramid. You think he just strolled in there on his own accord, guys? Come on. Yeah, so check that out. I'll take a few more comments and questions. Do we have 5 people over there on DLive yet? Yeah, we do. Boom, nice. All right, guys, head over to DLive. DLive, Christozilla dropped me 10 lemons. Furious dropped me a lemon. Sparta dropped me a lemon. I'm going to do a lemon distribution. I got 52 lemons here in the box, and they'll go out to the most active users here in the chat box. I'm going to share a couple memes, and we do this basically every day, and for fun. These lemons are, my understanding is one lemon's worth like less than a penny. I've never tried to buy or sell lemons, so I really can't tell you exactly. But let's do it for fun, guys. It's like Monopoly money. Distribute rewards. Click claim rewards on your end. Let's go. 32 seconds. Cabbage is the lucky winner today. 21. I'm glad. I'm actually glad that Stimp is not the top winner today. No hate at Stimp, but Stimp's been winning number 1 for the past week. And he's number 3 today, so that's good. Furious Cabbage is the lucky winner today at 21.9. We got Sparta with 13. And Stimp got 9. And then we got Dump Trickacy. Okay, and he got 7. So there you go. Almost 8. So shout out to all the boomers tuning in. Fury says, hell yeah, first time I ever won. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, first place today. 21 lemons. I think you got like 10 cents or something. So congratulations. Stim says, no hate taken. No, I know. I'm actually glad that you're not the top winner. Stimp has won a few times, and I'm glad you won anyway, Stimp. So, Stimp was the first person on the box. So shout out to him. Jackpot, says Cabbage. Yeah, it's a jackpot. If you feel like the lucky winner may want to go to play the lottery today. You never know. So, yeah, check that out. Check out the post-lockdown behind the news article that I found interesting to read. And, there's a bunch of other ones, other articles that are worth to read here, like how the Rockefellers trumped the world, Operation Lockstep, the sinister agenda behind the Rona. It's just something to consider, something to read and consider. Again, you got to cross-check and cross-reference and, but the information's out there. I was here late. You give good data. Thank you, Rafterman, for the $2. Whoa! Rafterman, our boomer bro out here pushing the trucks. He's trucking. He's been trucking for years over the road. Shout out to the truckers worldwide. I'm like, I got this thing. I feel like I should be trucking. I used to drive a lot, for reasons that we won't talk about. But yeah, it's good to be on the road. Champ, you still haven't activated BTT donations? Can I? I thought that I needed 200 followers. Can I? I don't know. Do I need 200 followers or not? If not, I'll check it out after the stream. And I'll turn it on because I don't know. My understanding is to get like the subscribers and the followers and all the extra stuff, you need 200 followers or something. How many followers do I have right now? What's my follower count? How popular am I on this thing? 166 followers. Yeah, I need 200. My understanding is that I need 200. I don't know. Thank you, Rafterman. Once again, thank you guys. To Rafterman Rafterman's the only one that threw me a couple dollars today, but I'm thanking everybody that's in the box regardless. It's not about the $2. It's about the love as well. Stim says you need 200. Never knew that. I don't know if you need 200 to activate BTT donations, but I know that you need 200 subscribers in order to upgrade your channel and be able to accept subscribers like on a recurring basis or whatnot. So I don't know if that's related to the BTT donations. I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, I have a Tron Link address. Marlon sent me some BTT. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I should just post my BTT address. I have no idea. Thank you, Miss Crypto Chick, for donating 2 lemons. I see that. So I'll check it out. I'll figure out the BTT thing. Let me know if it's contingent on the 200 subscribers, because it could be. Now, I'm going to show the altcoin portfolio one last time, or I'm going to start showing it again because I'm gonna close this one out, guys. Sooner, maybe this week or next week, very soon when I feel like it, I'm going to close this out because we actually lost a couple $100 since yesterday, but it's not a big deal. We're still significantly up in our portfolio that we started in January trying to beat Bitcoin's price, and we did. We got Binance, we got Crypto.com, we got FTX, Kyber, Monero, Tezos. This started at $9,200, and now it's basically 15 grand. So there you go. So there you go. 15K. Yeah, I may close this out, but just so you guys can see it. This was a virtual portfolio that we've been doing as a community since January. And I say that some of the better ones here have been Kyber and Crypto.com. Kyber's been good to us. So, and so has Tezos at the beginning of the year. Tezos booming this week. So yeah, keep your eye on that. Maybe I'll do a video and just new DeFi portfolio. Little donation for the babies, says Lady Plants. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to play around on DLive. I see you on there, but I can't figure out how to chat. I'm the most tech advanced person. You need to have an account, Casey. You gotta have. You can go watch on it, and you can watch the channel or whatnot. But in order to comment, you need to have a user account. The user accounts are free. I have a link to join where I get an incentive if you guys join with my link, but you don't have to. But it is free to join. DLive doesn't like me either. Yeah, Lady Plants has reported some hiccups there with the DLive player that I haven't experienced myself. Although yesterday I was watching ONB's stream and it did hiccup and stop. And I was like, oh, is he offline? And then I started seeing people in the chat saying, oh, just refresh. He's back. So I actually thought of you, Lady Plants, because you had talked about that before. And I'm like, oh, is the player messed up or whatnot? And then I refreshed and the live stream came back on. So, yeah, just bear with it, guys. I mean, DLive is not YouTube, obviously. So, they're a lot younger and they don't have the resources that the Tube has. But I like them in a lot of ways more. But I don't know if you're on the app or whatnot. If you're going to use it on your phone, I would probably use the app. And then here on the mobile, it's as simple as once you're logged in here in the bottom right-hand corner, it's being blocked by that bull. But you could type a message in here. 1, 2, 3, kaboom. So, yeah, check that out. All right, guys, I'm going to tune down. We've been on for an hour. I'm always trying to do 30 to 40 minutes, and we always push it to an hour. So imagine if I said I'd do an hour, I'd probably do 2. We'll see. But that's what it is, guys. The Twitter hack, maybe, I don't know if this Twitter hack is responsible for the suppression in the Bitcoin price today, which is slight. Maybe it has a small role, but, as we see, the stocks are also in the red today at 0.38 on the S&P. So, let's see where it all heads out to, how it all pans out. Nice thing about DLive is some of the people that show up on other chats and streams. Yeah, it seems that way. It's a smaller community. There's less people, obviously. It's not like YouTube. It's less noisy. So, check it out, guys, I would say. And, if you're a streamer, you're creating content, I'm sure there's maybe some people online that are listening. I recommend Restream.io. I also have a link for that. There's an incentive also for you to click my link. I don't know what it is, but just know that. But anyhow, it's a free service that allows you to push the live streams to up to like 30 multiple platforms, including Facebook and others. And I recommend doing that, or, it's my opinion to do that because, you spread the love. On that note, have a great day. All respect. Yeah, the same with you, Greenhouse. I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. I'll see you guys. What day's today? Today's Thursday, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back on tomorrow with the Good Crypto Word in the morning times, Eastern Standard. Stay strong out there, guys. Make sure you click the links I have below and follow me on all the networks and share this. Bring some animals to the farm. Shout out to everybody. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Champagne.